today's lesson, we are going to look at Luke chapter 7, verse 1 to 10. And then this part is actually talking about Jesus heals a Roman officer's servant. So let's begin. When Jesus had finished saying all these things to the people, he went to Capernaum. A Roman officer there had a servant who was very dear to him. The man was sick and about to die. When the officer heard about Jesus, he sent some Jewish elders to ask him to come and heal his servant. They came to Jesus and begged him earnestly. This man really deserves your help. He loves our people, and he himself built a synagogue for us. Alright, so now let's stop here first. Okay, after Jesus said all those things, we should actually this part is actually referring to Luke chapter 6, after the sermon on the plain. Okay, Jesus went to a place. Where did he go to? He went to Capernaum. So this part we have to remember where did Jesus go to? He went to Capernaum. Alright. Now, a Roman officer there had a servant who was very dear to him. Okay, we can know that we can know this character over here, the Roman officer. Alright, so now let's look at the background of the Roman officer. Some of the traditional translation, they may say it is a centurion. Okay, it's actually the same thing, but in the Good News translation, it is actually talking about Roman officer, but it's the same thing with centurion. And then this centurion or this Roman officer, their job is to command hundreds of soldiers. During that time, they command hundreds of soldiers. That means this Roman officer, they are like quite high ranking one. Okay, they have some standard one. So and then we can see that this Roman officer, he had a servant, okay, one of his servant who was very dear to him, but this servant was about to die, okay, was sick lah. And then what did he do? Okay, maybe he had heard about Jesus, and then he sent some Jewish elders to Jesus. Okay, he sent some Jewish elders to Jesus. He heard about Jesus, and then he sent some Jewish leaders or Jewish elders to Jesus, and then asked these Jewish leaders or Jewish elders to beg Jesus to come and heal his servant. We can see this over here. When the officer heard about Jesus, he sent some Jewish elders to ask him to come and heal his servant. They came to Jesus and begged him earnestly. So we can see this is what happened. This man really deserves your help. He loves our people, and he himself built a synagogue for us. Now we can see these things. Okay, the exam may ask like this, what was Jesus told about the Roman officer? That means what did the Roman officer do? Okay, like what did the Jewish elders say about this Roman officer? He actually loves the people, and then he even builds a synagogue for them. This is what we should memorize now. Okay, these two things are said by the Jewish elders. So we have to memorize these two parts. He loves the people, and then he even builds a synagogue for them. Actually, this is a very interesting part, right? During that time, most of the Roman citizen, or maybe you can say Roman officer, they are not Jews, right? But we can see that this Roman officer, okay, he even builds a synagogue for them, and he loves the people. So actually, this Roman officer, we can see that he's a very good Roman officer. He loves the people. He even helps them to build a synagogue. That means he's a good guy. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so he sent some Jewish elders to Jesus and asked him. So Jesus went with them. He was not far from the house when the officer sent friends to tell him, "Sir, don't trouble yourself. I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Neither do I consider myself worthy to come to you in person. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man placed under the authority of superior officer, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, go, and he goes. I order that one, come, and he comes. And I order my slave, do this, and he does it." Okay, now actually after the Jewish elders came to Jesus and asked Jesus to come and heal the Roman officer's servant, Jesus went with them. And then when he reached quite a distance, quite near the house already, the Roman officer sent another people, okay, come out to tell something to Jesus. Who are they? They are his friends, okay? And then we can see this, okay? He was not far from the house when the officer sent friends to tell him, "Sir, don't trouble yourself." What did the friends say? The friends say, "Don't trouble yourself. Don't come into this house." This is what the Roman officer command command the friends to tell Jesus and then they ask Jesus, oh, don't come to this house, okay? And then he said, I do not deserve to have you come into my house. The Roman officer said, okay, I myself do not deserve to have you, Jesus, to come into my house. Okay, there's a reason behind it Okay, first, actually, if a Jew they come, if during that time, if a Jew, okay, they go into the maybe the Gentile's house, they will become ceremonially unclean. So this Roman officer, he must have realized this, so he asked Jesus, oh, do not come to my house, or else maybe you will get unclean. So this is his concern, and then he asked Jesus not to come to his house, and then he said he do not deserve to have Jesus to come to his house. Alright, neither do I consider myself worthy to come to you in person. He also said, I'm not worthy also to come to you in person. So we can see that this Roman officer really is a good guy. He really loves Jesus, and then he even think about Jesus for example, he knows that the Jews, they go to the Gentiles house, they will get unclean, so he asked Jesus not to come into his house. Alright, now this is what the Roman officer said, and then what he said next. Okay, we see just give the order and my servant will get well. Okay, this Roman officer, we can see that he has a really great faith right now in Jesus. He said, oh, you just give the order and then my servant will get well already. Okay, so you don't need to come to my house, you just give the order, my servant will get well. You can see that actually this Roman officer really have faith in Jesus. So this is what we should learn also And then at verse 9 we can see Jesus was surprised when he heard this. He turned around and said to the crowd following him, I tell you, I've never found faith like this, not even in Israel. So you can see that when Jesus heard this, he was really surprised because this is a Gentile, he's not even a Jew, but he had a really his faith in Jesus really big right now. He really had faith in Jesus. Now the messengers went back to the officer's house and found his servant well. So you can see that after this, okay, the Roman officer, okay, he went back to his house and then he found his servant well already. So you can see that from this incident we can know that Jesus has power over diseases, okay, has power over death, because actually Jesus has power over 4 things, right? Not disease, demon, death, and then nature. Okay, 3D and 1N. So this is what you can remember, because exam may ask you also what did this incident, okay, reveal about the true nature or the true power of Jesus. Okay, and then you should answer 3D and 1N, you choose. Now, okay, what is the lesson from this story or from this incident? Okay, we must have faith in Jesus, like this Roman officer. You can see that actually this Roman officer, he's not a Jew, right? He's not a Jew, but he still had faith in Jesus during that time. So this is what we should learn. Okay, we should learn to be like the Roman officer. And then next, okay, beside this, actually we could learn this also. God's grace and God's love is not only for the Jews, it is also for everyone. It's also for the Gentiles. Like for example, this Roman officer, he's not a Jew, right? But Jesus still choose to heal his servant and then to make his servant well again and not die. So we can see that actually God's love and God's grace is for everyone, not only for the Jew but also for the Gentiles. Alright, so this is the whole part of Jesus healing a Roman officer's servant. Hopefully this video is helpful for all of you guys to understand this part. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and then if you like this video and found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.